This is the bed we looked at the other day where we just uncovered one corner, and we said we were going to get it uncovered at the weekend and get some peas in if we could. Well, I've got it uncovered. There is some moisture underneath. It's certainly slightly better condition than some of the beds we've got, so I'm going to have a go at getting some peas in today. These are Oregon sugar snap. As you can see, they've been sown in these trays, so I've also got some onward in this, well, not quite as forward as these. There'll be another few days, so we're going to have a row of sugar snap and a row of onward at this end of the bed. That's this end where these peas are. And then further up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some peas in conventionally, some seed, give them a good watering in and see if we have any better luck than we did with our last sowing of peas, which failed altogether. I've got our Oregon sugar snap in. Never had much luck transplanting peas. Done it much earlier in the season, never done it because the ground is so dry we didn't think putting peas in would work. Last lot we did, we put plenty of water in the ground, but they just never germinated. So we'll have to see what happens to these. But at the moment we've just got a couple of rows over the other side of the plot growing. So hopefully these will take. Those have filled up about a third of this row, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sow our standard method and make a trench along here, put some peas in, backfill, see what happens. So I'm going to get on, do that now. This bed's now almost planted up, so there the Oregon sugar snap. Then at this end of the bed there's 2 rows of seeds. Nearest row where it's damp are early onward, and then over the other side onward. So all we've got to do now is try and keep these growing through these really dry conditions. Certainly signs there that some of the potatoes might be just giving up in these very dry conditions. Don't water potatoes, have all on to keep everything else watered. Anyway, we shall see. Surely it must rain sooner or later, but still none in the forecast. So what I've got to do now is I'm going to take the string line off and put some fleece over those potatoes just to, well, it'll be enviromesh. I get told off calling it fleece. Put some enviromesh over to stop the birds having a dig in there or any other creatures trying to dig up those seeds. So besides getting the peas in, we've done a bit of harvesting, so we've got...
And I've done some weeding and watering.
Well, we've both done some watering. That's name of the game at the minute, how much we can keep watered.
And weeded.
And weeded, yeah. It's funny how the weeds keep growing,
Trouble
isn't
is,
it?
where you water, the weeds take advantage.
They certainly do. So first cabbage, I'll have to put on what it is, not too sure. Calabrese didn't have a name, so I can't tell you what that is.
3 of them.
3, yeah. I've left one for next week to see if it manages to last until Tuesday. Strawberries, as usual, mixed off all sorts of things. And raspberries of all descriptions.
Yeah, some of them were ones that were growing that sort of wild.
Yeah, some wild raspberries and so the other sugar, those, that row of, I think they are, aren't they?
It depends which side you got them from.
That side. They are sugar, aren't they?
Yeah, sugar.
Yeah. So that's it. So we're now getting packed up, heading for home. And then we'll be ready for another day's watering next time we come down.
And some dinner.
Yeah, some dinner as well. There might be cabbage and calabrese or something involved.
No, it's cabbage and chicken stir fry.
Right, there you go. Got it right about cabbage anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Bye.